beautiful afternoon to you. Welcome to Business Time on Celestial Honor Television, where we bring you business news and updates around Nigeria and beyond. We also bring you stock market reports as well as the Nigerian Stock Exchange and Naira exchanges with all other international currencies. Thank you for joining us and welcome. I am Damilola Woshiga. Top on the news that we'll be talking about today on Business Time is that the Federal Airport Aid Authority of Nigeria pushes tighter Air Force enforcement, prosecution reforms, and also that Sterling Bank Coronation Insurance, NASCOM lead stock peaks in for the past week on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. And as usual, I'll be bringing you business nuggets on how to work on your businesses as an entrepreneur. So we kick off with the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has called for stronger enforcement measures and prosecution reforms to improve security and operational standards across the country's airports. Fans said the move is aimed at addressing rising cases of airport infrastructure unauthorized access, touting, vandalism, and other activities that have threatened safety and efficiency within the aviation facilities. The agency noted that existing legal processes often delay the prosecution of offenders, making it difficult to effectively deter criminal activities at airports. Officials also emphasized the need for closer collaboration between aviation authorities, security agencies, and the judiciary to ensure quicker enforcement actions and stricter penalties for violators. FAN maintained that improving airport security and regulatory compliance remains critical to boosting passenger confidence and attracting more investment into Nigeria's aviation sector. The call comes as the federal government continues efforts to modernize airport infrastructure and strengthen safety standards in line with international aviation requirements. Moving on, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited recorded 4.97 trillion in revenue and a net profit of 481 billion naira in April 2026, driven by improved crude oil production and stronger operational performance. According to the company's latest monthly report, average daily crude oil and condensate production rose to about 1.72 million barrels per day, marking an improvement from previous months. The NNPC said increase was supported by better pipeline security, reduced crude oil theft, and improved stability in key producing areas across the country. The company also noted that gas production remained strong during the period as Nigeria continues efforts to expand domestic gas utilization and boost energy security. The performance comes amidst continued reforms in the oil and gas sector, with authorities seeking to attract investment. Analysts say that improved figures may boost investor confidence in the energy sector, particularly as global oil markets remain volatile due to geopolitical tensions and supply concerns. And now to the Nigerian foreign exchange market. I beg your pardon. It's a recorded moderate movement this past week as Nigeria continued trading against the major international currencies amid sustained demand for foreign exchange. At the latest market updates, the United States dollar traded between 1,481 naira to 1,500 naira, remained in the most demanded foreign currency across importation, travel, and investment sectors. The British pound sterling maintained its strong position against the naira, trading at approximately 1,950 to 1,958 naira during the week. Meanwhile, the euro exchanged at around 1,670 to 1,700 naira, reflecting continued activities within European markets and Nigeria's import sector. The Canadian dollar also recorded steady movement, trading between 1,070 and 1,095 naira, supported by growing migration and trade ties between Nigeria and Canada. Financial experts say the week's exchange rate movement was influenced by foreign reserve level market demand and ongoing monetary policies by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Analysts further advise businesses and investors to closely monitor developments within the forex markets as volatility persists. In the Nigerian Stock Exchange, it maintained a positive momentum last week as investors continue to show strong interest in fundamentally sound companies across key sectors of the market. Analysts say investor sentiment remained bullish, driven by expectation of strong corporate earnings, dividend payout, and improving market confidence following recent economic reforms. Listed companies are Sterling Bank, Coronation Assurance, and NASCOM Allied Industries among the top stock picks for the week, gifting their strong fundamentals, growth potentials, and attractive valuation. Other companies that made the list include Fidelity Bank and Eterna PLC, with market watchers encouraging investors to focus on companies with solid financial performance and long-term value. The Nigerian equities market has continued to attract buying interest in recent weeks, particularly in the banking, the insurance, and the industrial goods sector. And now to our usual business nuggets for the week. Today we're looking at business nuggets on how to manage your employees. At number one, have set clear expectations from the start, as employees perform better when they understand their roles, responsibilities, and targets. On number two, I say communicate regularly and listen attentively. Effective management is built on a two-way communication, not just instructions. Number three, recognize achievements and provide constructive feedback. Appreciation motivates while guidance helps employees improve. Lead by example follows, as employees are more likely to adopt the values, discipline, and work ethics demonstrated by their leaders. And finally, at number five, it says invest in employee development, training, mentorship, and learning opportunities, as it helps build a more skilled and engaged workforce. Yes, I'm sure if you look at this nugget and you apply it to your employees, I'm sure you have a better employer-employee relationship. And that's it on Business Time for today. Thank you for joining us. And until next week, remain focused, remain in business, and keep making the money. Do enjoy the rest.